But in a few pockets, we are dealing with some fog. You see 2-mile visibilities in Hebron, 1-mile visibilities in Hastings. There is patchy fog out and about, so just keep that in mind. But right now at the airport in Lincoln, a perfect 10-mile visibility, but it can change very quickly as you're driving. So we see a couple of high clouds moving on by, and that's actually helping to make for a prettier sunrise. But as far as rain goes, nothing in southeast Nebraska. We are watching some spotty showers in western parts of the state, southwest Nebraska dealing with them, even northern Nebraska. These are going to continue to move off towards the east. I think Lincoln's best chance to see these spotty showers will be during the afternoon hours. Again, only on a scattered basis. None of this activity is really strong to severe. Then we get to this evening. This is Stormcast 5 o'clock. You see this thunderstorm development along a boundary. These will quickly intensify in the heat of the day and move southeast through the evening. So anytime past 6 o'clock I think is fair game for Lincoln, but more realistically closer to 8, 9, maybe even 10 o'clock. That's when these storms will get close to the Lincoln-Lancaster County area, really southeast Nebraska overall, and these will continue to move off towards the southeast. Eventually things dry out in the overnight hours tonight. We do have a level 2 out of 5 risk for severe weather for all the yellow shaded areas. That's pretty much central and eastern Nebraska, Lincoln included. That means that we expect severe weather on a scattered basis with any thunderstorms that do get going. These storms will likely be hail makers this evening. Again, not this afternoon, but the evening hours in southeast Nebraska. Damaging straight line winds is also a concern, maybe an isolated spin up. It'll be something Rusty's watching later this evening. 68 degrees in Lincoln right now, 65 in Beatrice, 66 in Omaha, 64 in Nebraska City, 63 in York, 65 in Grand Island, and 64 degrees in Kearney. Hour by hour today, 75 degrees by 11 o'clock, 79 by 1, and then into the 80s this afternoon. I have scaled back on high temperatures quite a bit today because I do think we'll be dealing with some degree of cloud cover, and those afternoon showers will probably stabilize temperatures to 83 degrees this afternoon for a high temperature forecast, and then we'll have those evening storms, some of which could be on the strong to severe side. Fast forwarding to next week, this is our 6 to 10 day outlook. Look at this, the entire country, I'm going to step out of frame here, the entire country has a good chance of seeing above average temperatures, and Lincoln is included, and we have reflected that on our 10-day outlook. So we've been cool and wet for most of July, and then to end the month, we're just going to get toasty. 93 degrees on Sunday. I'm not even going to read off all those numbers because it's kind of sad to read off all those numbers. I'm not a big fan of heat because I sweat very easily, and I don't like to sweat. Probably TMI there, but we're all going to be sweating next week. That's the takeaway.
He does use deodorant, though, everyone, so that's good.